farm, family, community. This is Midwest Farm Weekly.
Good morning and welcome to Midwest Farm Weekly. I'm Elaine Wells. In your news headlines this week, Wisconsin farmers are making progress on field work. It's all thanks to some dry weather. This week's crop report shows that soil moisture is still ample, with 80% of the state adequate and 18% still in a surplus. Corn condition improved slightly as that crop pushes ahead of an average year. 40% is silking. However, some late planted fields are quite behind on development with no visible cob. Farmers are making quick work of winter wheat harvest. 31% of that crop is harvested and second crop hay is wrapping up. That's nearly a week behind last year. Soybean bloom is now at 47%, and that is slightly behind an average year. Now, that crop's condition also improved in the last week. I recently checked in with a local crop consultant about soybean health and the impacts of our wet year. He says seed selection becomes critical when farmers are presented with weather challenges.
Natural genetic resistance is important, but as far as a full year in season, not a ton we can do. We will have some white mold management decisions and other disease pressure coming up here. We can spray fungicides. Then again, it's just a matter of looking at economics, crop history, and what makes sense for the operation. But every year's got new challenges. I mean, every year I sit here this time of year and go, man, it's a tough year. But one thing that amazes me every year is as long as we, making logical decisions, for the most part, we're able to find a way through the season.
For a little bit of context, this field that we shot our video in was planted in April, which explains why the beans are so far ahead.
Well, Jeremy Hansen here from Fox Valley Technical College for Life on the Farm. Joining me today is Bill Knutson. Bill, thank you so much for your time today.
Thanks for having me.
I want to talk to you about combining wheat. You've been working at that for a couple weeks now, correct?
Yeah, we've been, well, about a week.
About a week. Yep. And how has the wheat harvest been for you?
The wheat harvest has been good. Stems are a little tough, but everything's going through easy. Yields are good. Moisture's good.
Okay. Well, what are some of the yields that you've seen in the monitor and the combine?
So far, we've been through anything from 95 bushel up to 105 bushel an acre.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. Moisture is at roughly
13.5, 14.5.
Perfect. And straw, with the wonderful start we've had this year, a little concerned about the wheat harvest. Is there plenty of straw?
We have a lot of straw.
So you also do some custom big square baling as well. And what is some of the tonnage you're seeing from the straw yield?
We're seeing 1.5 tons, almost a couple ton an acre.
Okay, 1.5 to 2 tons roughly, which is great. We've worked together for a little while now, and this isn't your first combine for your farm, correct?
No.
Or your only combine?
It's not anymore.
Right. So first of all, so this is the second one, and this is your combine, correct? Well, why did you buy this combine this year?
I bought this combine to expand the family business a little bit and to gain a little equity, so in the future I can buy the family farm.
Right, so it's going to allow your dad to retire potentially someday. Hopefully. And you to take over, right? Yep. Right. How was that process?
Stressful, but program that you've been helping me out with has made it quite a bit easier. The Farm Service Agency has made it quite a bit easier as well. Financially, I never thought I'd be able to make it work, but it's working.
Right, and actually I think that the process was pretty easy and relatively stress-free. So, but what did we really have to develop to get your hands on something like this?
Have to build a little equity. We had to develop a plan.
Right.
I guess was the biggest part.
Right, and the cash flow plan was the key.
Yep.
Right, and judging by the amount of acres that you're available to do with, again, 2 combines, made it feasible, correct?
Yep. We pushed the original combine pretty hard, and now that we got 2, it makes it quite a bit easier, especially with breakdowns and stuff like that, to keep going.
So were both combines out combining wheat this year?
Just this one. Yep.
Okay. So what is the second one going to be used for when it comes to soybeans and corn?
Mostly soybeans. You have a short window to get a lot of beans off. That's the big reason why we did it.
And finally, Bill, we've had a little bit of a weather window here, but has the weather been a big concern for you?
Yeah, Monday night we've had 2 inches of rain here, and it's wet.
Yeah, right.
It's out in the field here, there's still standing water, so it's going to be a little while before we can take wheat off again.
Yes, and that's why we're not in the combining right now currently, right? Yep. So, well, I hope the soil dries up for you and you can finish this up so we can get on to bigger and better things. So, yeah, Bill, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate your insight on how the harvest went, and very exciting news on some of the yield numbers coming through. So I'm glad to hear that. So for Life on the Farm, I'm Jeremy Hansen.
Welcome back. The Winnebago County Fair is coming up July 31st through August 4th. We welcome Lexi Novak, who is the 2024 Fairest of the Fair. Good morning.
Good morning.
Congratulations to you.
Thank you so much.
Exciting to be in the midst of fair season. Why did you want to be Fairest?
I wanted to be Fairest because I think the fair has incredible opportunities for the community and especially the youth. And I have a huge passion of working with youth and helping them educationally. So the fair is just a huge proponent for that.
Give me a little background of your involvement in the fair, because while you didn't grow up on a farm, you were very involved in 4-H.
Oh yeah, so I joined 4-H around early middle school, and I was showing at the fair ever since.
Neat.
I did a lot of photography and sewing and other things like that.
What are some of the things you have done as Fairest leading up to the fair?
So leading up to the fair, I've done radio ads, parades. I recently just went to the Oshkosh Community Band and was able to help with their children's conducting concert.
Oh, fun. Well, it sounds like it is a true passion to connect with your community. What will your role be at the actual fair?
At the actual fair, I am basically the host of the fair. So I'll be going around helping a bunch of different judging, such as goats and dairy. And I'll just be able to be around, introduce some of our lovely grandstand shows, and be able to help anyone if they have questions about the fair.
And sample all of the food, right? It's an official duty.
Oh, absolutely. I will be stopping at all of the food places.
What is your very most favorite thing about the fair?
My favorite thing about the fair is being able to see everyone come there with their families and just have a wonderful time, be happy, and be able to leave the realities of life behind.
When we watch the video of all of the things going on at your fair, there are so many highlights. Is there anything new this year or a returning favorite you want to make sure we don't miss?
I think my returning favorite is definitely the Demolition Derby.
Okay.
It was incredible the past few years, and it's so exciting. It gets the crowd going, and it's one of my favorite grandstand shows.
Yeah, a lot for families, it looks like.
Definitely a lot for families. We have family-friendly food places and fair rides. We have things for young children to do as we continue throughout the fair.
Talk a little bit about how admission works at your fair. I know every county does it just a little different.
So admission for our fair is $12 in advance, which you can get at a local festival of foods or the Winnebago County Fair online.com.
Okay.
But at the gate, it's $15, and that includes parking, admission, fair rides, and the grandstand shows.
Wow, incredible. So once you're in, you're just having to buy a few cheese cards along the way.
Absolutely.
How important is it to take a peek at the exhibitors? What did it mean to you when you were someone showing your photography and you saw people looking at it, appreciating it?
It meant a lot to me to be able to share what I did with the community and have people appreciate what I did. So going through the barns and the Expo Center, I think, is a huge thing. First, it gets you out of the sun because the Expo Center is air conditioned, but you also get to see all the really incredible things that the youth gets to do and appreciate the talents of the local people.
Well, I love it. We've got the top tips, where to get the best food and where to find air conditioning. If you're looking to check out the Winnebago County Fair, as mentioned, that is kicking off July 31st, running through August 4th. The fairgrounds are in Oshkosh. As mentioned, once you've paid, you're in. Everything's covered in their admission price. You can see the fair's full schedule on their website. Congratulations and thanks for being here.
Thank you so much.
Good morning, I'm Storm Team 5 meteorologist Alexis Staniak. While we've had a nice dry stretch these past couple of weeks, we've still seen soggy months leading up to summer. So for the month of July here in Green Bay, we're about 4 inches above average for precipitation. Most of the Midwest has seen quite a bit of rain, so we are above average. Still just a touch dry, though, over into both of the Dakota states. Now, throughout the year so far, we have accumulated almost 22 inches of rainfall here in Green Bay, and same thing with most of the Midwest. Above average for precipitation, still lacking in liquid precipitation over into North Dakota and into South Dakota. Over the next couple of days, the Dakotas won't see too much more rainfall come through. Most of the Midwest, though, will be back in this more unsettled pattern for rainfall. So the dry weeks looks like that's starting to exit. About an inch of precipitation is what we're likely to accumulate here in Green Bay and the Valley over the next week to 2 weeks. But we are still in this category to go above or below for precipitation for the eastern part of Wisconsin. Further to the west, below average precipitation is expected, especially anywhere from Oklahoma all the way through the northern parts of South Dakota. It looks like it's going to be pretty dry over there. Further to our south and east, so into Florida, looks like they will be above average for precipitation. And same thing as NOAA has released its outlook for August through October. Through Wisconsin, Illinois, and the northern parts of the Midwest, we have equal chances to go above or below for precipitation. Above normal precip is expected for the eastern part of the United States, and then below normal is expected for most areas west of Wisconsin. Now for temperatures over the next week to 2 weeks, it looks like things are going to be hot across the entire country. Above average high temperatures are expected all the way through the start of August, and same thing as we look into August through October, as NOAA has released the temperature outlook for those months. Most of the country will be above normal for temperatures, especially areas across the Four Corners. So very warm or as expected as we start off the month of fall, and then as we head into the rest of this weekend here in Green Bay and through most of the northern Midwest. Looks like rain chances will return through Sunday evening. Rain chances will continue into Monday, especially across Wisconsin. Start to slowly dry out by Tuesday, and then more rain on the way in for potentially Wednesday into Thursday. Stay with us. More ag news coming up after the break.
Welcome back to Midwest Farm Weekly and a continuation of a conversation from last weekend's show. If you're looking for part one, you'll find that on our website, wearegreenbay.com. Click on Midwest Farm Weekly. We're discussing with Corey Geiger the USDA's recommendations for modernizing our federal milk marketing orders. 5 key points. We made it through 3. And there's a reason that this is all being done, Corey, because it's time to update the way that we look at this.
It's been 20 years since we've really had any major updates. And think about how the industry has changed. Think about what dairy products are out there. And so it was high time. The industry came together and made 21 recommendations, and USDA narrowed it down to 5. That's in their recommended report.
As mentioned, we got through the first 3. We move on to milk composition. What is USDA saying about this?
This was pretty straight line. There was a lot of debate back and forth in the industry, but really milk composition has changed a little bit. We have more protein and butterfat in milk, but the other thing is the yields. How much milk from a farm does it yield a product? So some of that has changed. That one was like perhaps the easiest recommendation, the least tumultuous.
And using that word easy, no small feat when it comes to this. Finally, we have some changes when it comes to barrel cheese pricing.
Yeah, well, Green Bay here is an epicenter. The cheese exchange was here for many, many years till it moved to the price discovery at the CME. But the 2 big drivers, cheddar has been the mainstay for pricing cheese nationally. A lot of reporting of that. So blocks and barrels, those have been the 2 drivers, and USDA is recommending that we no longer track 500-pound barrels. A lot of those barrels, 500 pounds, that's a big, and that goes into processed cheese. So there was some debate back and forth between the processors that make dairy products and the producers, but that was the ultimate decision. The other caveat in here, there was some discussion about adding mozzarella in the price discovery. Now, from a fundamental standpoint, the number 1 cheese in the country is mozzarella, number 2 is cheddar. So that did make some sense, but mozzarella has a lot of variability. It has variability in moisture, it has a variability in protein content. So ultimately they took a pass on that.
When I hear you describe all of this, you're right, it is a miracle that they got this under 400 or 4,000 pages in the end. Corey, what happens next? When do these recommendations become official?
There is a very structured procedure here. So it was published in the Federal Register, and we have till September 13th. Anyone can make comments, so you can go in the Federal Register, download the whole document, and make public comment. Then USDA reviews all that. Says, are there any changes to what we did? And you have to support it by fact, not just your or my opinion. And then they will come out with their final decision that gets published. So either late this year or early in 2025, there's only one group that gets to vote on this. It's dairy farmers. And there are 11 orders in the country, and each order will have a vote. Some co-ops cast their ballots on behalf of all their members, and you either get to say yes, so you take all the recommendations, or you say no and you don't take any of it. Now the big thing is if you say no, the federal order goes out, and then you're really on a different scale of price discovery. My hunch is that it will pass in the orders, primarily because there's a boost in Class 1 pricing, and if you vote that out, you would not easily get that. And if you're going to raise your milk check a little bit, even 20 to 30 cents, that's significant.
Progress for progress' sake. Well, we appreciate you helping us digest all of this information. Once again, you can see part 1 of our interview on our website, wearegreenbay.com. Thank you, Corey, for being here.
You're welcome, Molly.
Welcome back to Midwest Farm Weekly. For a 14th year, the dairy industry is supporting Children's Wisconsin and the life-changing work that they do on a daily basis. The annual garden party is happening this weekend. Jim Ostrom is here with a look at the impact, and it is wide-reaching. Good morning, Jim.
Good morning.
Nice to see you. Remind people a bit about Dairy Cares and how this got started 14 years ago.
Well, 15 years ago this weekend, I hosted a garden party at my house with 12 people.
Okay.
It was a perfect weather, of course, right? It's always perfect in Northeast Wisconsin.
Yeah, farmers know that better than anyone.
We had a wonderful evening, and we got that very same group together and said, let's do this for good.
Okay.
And we thought we started small and we thought small, and we were hoping for $8,000 or $10,000 that first year, and I think we hit $60,000. We could not believe it. It was just fantastic. And over the years we've grown. This year, up till this year, we had $2.7 million in sort of lifetime giving, and we hope to cross the $3 million mark. And I'm hoping that happens on Saturday evening at about 7 o'clock, so we're very excited. We're hosting 500 people over for dinner. That's always intimidating, by the way.
Who does the dishes?
Yeah, who does the dishes? I don't. Do a lot of cleanup, but it's a great event, and we have a online auction, so people can donate that way. And if you go to dairycaresofwisconsin.org, and you can go on and make a donation of $10 or $10,000. We welcome any amount. We're grateful for everything.
And for our Saturday viewers, you do still have a chance to log on and bid on some fantastic auction items. We were joking. I said, just not the pizza oven because it's mine. But really, as mentioned, some great donations there.
Yeah, the great donations. And if there's something that you like, bid on it and bid often, right? Have some fun with it. But if there isn't, make a modest or a large donation, whatever you're comfortable with, and to a cause that ends up in helping children. And that's our mission.
So why Children's Wisconsin? Why were they the right partner?
Well, I think it's simply because we got together and said we all know a child that was helped by children's hospitals, regardless of the brand. And Children's Wisconsin became logical because they have such a massive presence in Wisconsin. I think there's 18 clinics, and they're growing, and there's adding more to Northeast Wisconsin and they're regarded all over the country. So it's really a good logical fit for us.
We've been excited to see through the years some of the amazing things that your team has been able to support. One of those very close to home for us, it is a fort. Tell us about this project.
Okay, so healthcare can be pretty cold and sterile and uncomfortable. And could you imagine being a 5 or 6 year old just terrified of the needles and the negative things about healthcare? Well, Children's Wisconsin is doing everything they can to make it a wonderful experience. And so if you're rehabilitating from an illness or an injury or a condition, they can do it in a rehabilitation fort and make it really enjoyable for people.
Jim, what is it like when your team is able to take these big giant checks places? And I'm not just talking about the numbers on them. You have big checks. I love that. But to see the look on people's faces and to know that this is a reality because of what you guys are doing.
Yes, and I'll tell you, the first lesson I learned from Children's Wisconsin is gratitude. They are grateful for the smallest of donation and the largest of donations. And we're all doing what we can, when we can, and that's all we ask. And I ask if somebody has no money, let's volunteer for somebody, whether it's an elderly person next door. For those of us in business, maybe it's a bit more. And we should all pitch in to help our communities, and Children's Wisconsin is a great way. dairycaresofwisconsin.org.
Dairy Cares has certainly evolved into not only an event, but a mantra, it seems, as well. Well, we appreciate the work that you are doing in not only our community, but far beyond as the support of Children's Wisconsin grows. Jim, talk about the importance of year-round keeping this front of mind. The garden party is one event, but we do this year-round.
Yeah, the garden party is our big event of the year. We have 35, 40 volunteers.
Okay.
No paid staff. We all do it because we love it, and we get together and do our planning, and it's a bit of a social function too. People are very passionate about it, and you go to the garden party and you expect people to be talking about how fun it is, because it's fun.
It's fun.
Right? But the conversation isn't about that.
But it's a
about the cause.
fundraiser. We'll see.